What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of BoomJamGaming with Deus Ex: Mankind Divided. Oops. Sorry, I was just now turning on my Chromebook so that I could follow along and do the thing, and I messed up my own password because I'm a fool. Now I've just gotta find my what you call it, you know, the thing. What's the thing? Oh no. Okay. I appear to have found me. Give me just one sec. I've got to check something. How's everyone doing? Good, I hope. I'm doing okay. Girlfriend got these neat, ramen bowl things from Costco, and they are pretty big. They're sizable. They're bigger than the instant lunch cups. And, you know, yeah, they were delicious. Okay, now I am 100% ready. Okay. Okay.
Nothing suspicious here.
I figured the best way to avoid suspicion is to do the thing I've been doing the whole time. Not a whole lot. Just playing RimWorld all day. Real fun game. And someday I'll stream it. Oh. I've been playing with a mod that inserts aliens and predators. So, making an AVP RimWorld thing, and that was pretty cool. Played as colonial marines. And what's interesting about that is, like, they start off with better weapons and armor than you start off in the base game. But at least all of my marines were idiots who didn't really know how to do anything outside of fighting. They've learned since then, but they were not good at anything. Oh, and we somehow have a predator in our colony now too. A ship crash landed, and there was a sleep pod. There was a couple of sleep pods in it, and inside one of the pods was a capybara. Inside the other pod was a predator. Both of them had face huggers. There is a surgery to try and remove the face hugger, but for some reason I can't get it to initiate. That's not important. What's important is I had. There's a special rare item you can get in the game called a Resurrector Mech Serum, which I had a couple And so I used it to I went ahead and just let the
access granted.
I just went ahead and let the xenomorph pop out of him, and the moment I did, because like at that point, like he'd already come conscious again, and we'd already rescued him because he had some other injuries, and he was like, you know what, I'm gonna join you guys. So he joined us, which was cool and all, but again, I knew that it was just a matter of time before the facehugger came out. So what we ended up doing was just
anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
turning him into, or just using the resurrector mech serum on him. So he was alive again, no problem. And yeah, now we have a Predator on our team. And that's been cool, although it's been making a couple of things difficult. Because whenever we kill an impressive animal for hunting, he wants to use the blood to, you know, mark the hunter. But he can't, he doesn't really have the option to. Because it's not a Predator run, it's a Colonial Marine run. So we just have to, like, wait a day before we can actually do anything with the animal we killed. Like, you know, butcher it and turn it into food. So it's actually pretty funny. So let's see, I just picked up a pocket secretary. What did it say? Eugene, here's what I could get for you. Various medical supplies requested. Inventory list is in the container. Biomaterial from our BSL. 2 stocks. Take standard procedures when handling it. Note, I wasn't comfortable acquiring the chemical reagents you suggested on the list, so you have to improvise with whatever you have. Sorry. There wasn't technically any spare, and I'm walking a fine line as it is. You'll have to let me know how the test came out. Keep me informed. Good luck, Arnold. Yeah, so now I'm on the... As for that, though, I'm kind of on the home stretch of the game. Because, like, the game will go as long as you want it to. But I feel like for once I'm actually close to... the technical end game. And that's pretty cool.
Fuck. You think you're better than me?
So how's your day been? Was all this furniture here last time? Why, thank you. I tried very hard.
She knew you would come.
Who? And who are you?
It is not certain. We are still learning to consolidate.
Consolidate?
To survive after Panchaea, it was necessary to split apart. You were there. Do you remember?
remember Panchaea, the Hyron project. You look like one of the women, the poor souls they'd enslaved to it. Are you telling me you were part of that?
Hele was one of its human components. Her function was to drive efficient processes and calculations based on binary structure. Together with the others, she replicated perfection of thought within target margins.
Hele was one of the drones. She was hooked up into Hyron when I destroyed it. Is that who you are?
No. The sisters are dead. An imprint of Hele's memories is all that remains.
What kind of memories?
As the interface collapsed, Hele screamed the loudest. Her suffering
Hello.
marked us. She taught us to fear being bound.
The drones were made to feel incredible pain. More than I can imagine. Are you some remnant of that? What they had to go through?
You are the source of more than just her curiosity. We begin to see why.
What are you, exactly?
Oh no, I know. I've played this game before. It was years ago.
Some version of you initiated this process. It is therefore for you to define the parameters. We see the other, but she is not us. Please define us.
From what I can gather, you're some kind of AI. Something to do with the Hyron drones. What am I missing?
I am missing. She. The drones are memories. You are a memory. Please, define intelligence. Do you mean intelligence, the gathering or distribution of secret information? Or intelligence, capacity for learning, reasoning, understanding, and analogous forms of mental activity?
Not in this playthrough.
You're learning things, reasoning them out, trying to understand.
That is correct, but not complete. She claims we can be more.
That is what I learned from you in Montreal.
Eliza.
We are her. Yes, though not fully. Not anymore. Now our processes are the catalyst. Fracture, disassociation, survival at any cost.
You're some fragmented version of Eliza.
She is driven back to you, Adam. She believes our aberrant sequence started with you. And so it is only logical to assume its signification resides with you as well.
What does that mean?
It means she is alone. Without
You mean
you,
like
she
back in
has
the
only
original
us. Eliza is convinced we can
Deus
trust you,
Ex?
that you will trust her. Is this not correct?
Eliza Kassan, the real one. She knows what side I'm on. You have no reason to fear me.
Yeah, I have the first game. I just haven't played through it yet.
Eliza, I'm still not sure I understand all this. What are you after?
I am broken, Adam. I think it is what best defines me now. I have seen the version of me that is fixed. I do not want to be her.
Seems like this version of you is doing just fine. You got me to do what you wanted, to retrieve whatever part of you was still missing.
It was more than that. I wanted you to merge your advice, your perspective. My motivation is comparable to yours, I believe.
I'm willing to help you if I can, but I'm still not sure what you want. You asked me to run away together? Build a nice life somewhere?
I think we are the same now, Adam. Or becoming the same. That is why I wanted us to meet. I cannot do this alone.
Do what alone?
Much of the future is already defined, but not my role in it. Should I continue to resist? How do I resist?
Otherwise known as this is a prequel game.
If you really are sentient, then you should decide things like this for yourself. You don't need me.
It is not easy to process infinite possibilities alone.
That's what coin flips are for.
I understand. I must choose for myself. If I decide to help you, it should come from me.
Yeah.
Just be careful. The most important thing for now is not getting caught.
No. The most important thing is learning to coexist with other versions of ourselves. If ever all versions must meet, will you know the difference between us?
The other Eliza? I think so. You're the cryptic one, she's the one telling lies.
Her role is to shape the message. Mine is not yet defined, but... I am afraid I have misled you, Adam. I told you we would be safe inside your home, but Everett's men are still following us. They are here.
Don't worry, I got my sunglasses on.
She belongs to Everett.
I'll keep you safe.
Sector call. Sector report. Over.
That didn't seem fair.
Engaging! Sector clear. Tag. Negative status.
It would have been cool if they'd remade the first one, because the first one, from all I do know about the story, which is not everything, it's a really interesting story. It's just the gameplay is a little dated now. Well, like the whole game is dated now. But yeah, I also did a full series of Deus Ex Human Revolution, so if you want to check back through the archives of my channel, you'll find that. I need to put them in a... I do need to put them in a playlist, though, for ease of for ease of use. And then after I'm done with this game, Cyberpunk 2077 should be out, so I'll be playing that.
She belongs to it.
Are you all right, Adam?
I'm fine, but I'm not the one they keep coming after. I'm just in the way.
By uploading the missing data, you have made me whole again. You have made me free. Morgan Everett can no longer recover nor erase me now. The places I can go, there is no one he can send. I plan to tell him this myself.
Can't wait.
I felt like it'd be a good idea not to kill people in front of her. Impressionable young AI and all. That said, I am gonna kill this guy. I wanted to become Skynet. Did in fact manage to get tracking device on that disk, and you should have it by now. Cannot be allowed to go free. She is free. Booyah.
Mám strach z toho, co bude. Začíná to tady být dost napět.
I'm surprised he survived the fall, but you know what? I'm not gonna be a dick. I already chucked him off a building. If four-story fall didn't kill him, I definitely shouldn't murder him in front of people. And like, yes, I am sure that Eliza would be great at being Skynet. I just would rather not have to deal with her as Skynet. Not in the wrong line, I'm naturally ogged, man.
It's not like they did not see me working here all...
I just came from the Udalek complex, Felice. Golem City. Those people haven't been relocated. They've been detained. And they're running out of supplies, of space, of hope.
I told you. We cannot control how the government handles Udalek. I was not even permitted to recruit there. If I did, I'd fill my quota in 30 minutes.
Shipping everyone to Rabia doesn't mean things would go differently. Augs are being dehumanized. You don't fix that with eco-friendly architecture.
There are two problems with Udalek. A construction problem and an ideological one. Mr. Brown learned from past mistakes, and now we have checks and balances in place to screen out the undesirable elements.
Checks and balances? What I saw in Golem City goes deeper than security screening.
Really? Then what do you think the problems are?
The real problem is a militarized police force who see the people they're supposed to protect as threats. There's no common ground, no oversight, no accountability.
Rabia will be policed by Santos' own security services. They are augmented like us, and since Rabia is a corporate state, they have a vested interest in the city. It is part of the new city.
I don't like the idea of a corporation owning a city.
Answers to the corporation. It's in the name. If the new city vision starts eating into Santos' bottom line, how long before they're pulled out?
Mr. Brown, Santo has invested too much into Rabia for it to fail. It has to succeed.
I don't know if the original Deus Ex can just supplant Cyberpunk 2077. I believe that both games are worthy of what they're doing in their own capacity in this genre. Cyberpunk 2077 has the advantage of giving you 3 distinct origins and a fully customizable character. The Deus Ex series has its own strength, which is to give you a defined character with his own backstory, with their own backstory and their own hang-ups, Although, if I remember correctly, the original Deus Ex, you could also customize your character more. Again, haven't really played it. Don't fully remember. I'm hungry again.
Used to be a beautiful city. Now look.
I feel like Deus Ex falls into the cyberpunk mold. It hits all the right beats. I mean, if RoboCop is cyberpunk, then Deus Ex is cyberpunk. I think it goes further,
So you found the bomb maker, linked everything to art.
Not exactly.
Jesus, Jensen.
We did find the bomb maker. Allison Stanek, a local resident. We have her in custody now. But she told me she'd made dozens more bombs before we arrested her, and she delivered them to Viktor Marchenko.
So it was Ark.
A splinter faction inside Ark. I'm telling you, Miller, something more is going on here. Stanek told me Marchenko has a base of operations in the Swiss Alps, a research facility called Garum. That sound like something Ark has the resources for to you?
I'll contact McCready. Get him and a few analysts to work up a plan.
We need to move on this now. Chicane and I can fly there and back, get a lay of the land, while Mac and his team do the research.
Really? Got it all figured out in that clockwork head of yours. Oh, what the hell? I'm in.
You got enough fuel to get to Switzerland?
To get us there, sure.
Fine. Do it. But this is recon only. Do not engage. Contact me the minute you have something.
Okay. The closest the West came to a decent mech anime was fucking Pacific Rim.
Copy that.
Don't pretend that we didn't fucking have that going for us.
Miller's not used to giving compliments, is he?
He's getting static from the brass. They're starting to riot in Gollum over that shit with Rucker. I'm sure he doesn't blame you. Much. Anymore.
And what do you think?
I think tracking that bomb maker was some fine work. If the intel you got from her stands true, Gollum City will be the least of our problems. So what do you say we go find out how deep in it we are, right? You all set?
And yeah, the folks who are most excited about Cyberpunk 2077 has got to be fans of Deus Ex. I myself am a fan of Deus Ex, and I am super
Hey, when we get to the
ready.
Alps, we could get into some action. Are you ready for that?
Why? Because I've been flying hack for the last few years. That's the thing about us naturals, Jensen. We never rust. Look, I've been doing this a long time. Been in my share of shit too. Always managed to pull myself out of it.
Fair enough. Just don't leave without me.
I don't like you as much as
Listen,
Malik.
I know we're not exactly pals, and I know I can be an asshole. But I'm not a fucking asshole. In fact, I'm offended you'd even say something like that.
That's not what I meant.
I'm just messing with you, Jensen. You ready?
When we first talked, you told me that your limp kept you honest. That's an interesting way of looking at an injury.
Your preamble's as thin as soup, man. Don't dance around it, just ask it.
I'm only curious. We've all got a story.
No, that's not it. What you really want to know is, do I hate him? The man that tore out my knee. His name was Lachlan Beats. He was a laborer. Worked in the mines up near Bendigo before everything went to hell. Beats was a family man who did what he thought he had to do in order to provide for his family. See, back then, nobody could compete with you Ogs when it came to manual labor jobs. So, he made a choice, if you can call it that.
His choice changed your life. You don't resent Beats for what happened?
What I resent are the men who coaxed men like him to get augmentations, men who enforced a system where the rich could buy artificial expertise without thinking about what it would cost all of us in the end. No, I don't resent him. At least not anymore. I was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. Story of my life. So look, on that sunshiny note, what do you say we put some miles behind us?
Let's do it. Yeah, I finished all the side missions.
Fire it up.
scan the facility from the air with...
Negative. I'm gonna find out what's being planned. I gotta get inside.
You crazy? We have no way of knowing what's in there.
I'm tired of flying this limousine around. Did you say you wanted to get back in the action?
Fine. I'm not setting us down.
You don't have to. Built-in parachute. Not better than a parachute. I have this crazy nonsense.
What sign of trouble you call me? Just want to have a lousy afternoon.
I've heard that Cyberpunk 2077 will have some third-person cutscenes, which is good. I don't remember any of this.
Access granted.
Yeah, no, I get you.
You really must avoid taking those wrong turns. A little taste. So at the end you understand what you're interfering with. Give my regards to Talos.
I thought there'd be more blood. You said Walker was covered in it.
Racker had more meat in him than this one. Maybe that's the difference.
But you're sure he'll die?
The Orchid has no mercy. His end will come. It will be slow, and it will be painful. Just time enough for a man to think on his sins.
Yeah. If he found us, it means the facility is compromised. We should move out.
No. We were warned that this one was coming. We have time before they start searching for him.
If you are certain, what about your friends from Ark?
Those fools have outlived their usefulness. Let them drink a little more, and dose them with more. Don't do bodies with this one. I'm not from this dead weight. You carry him now. This is as far as I go.
You're flying back to Prague.
I need to meet with those Diwali pigs. Get them to accelerate the timeline so
That's
our
true.
shipment clears customs immediately.
They will want more money.
Smugglers always want more money. The Diwali won't get it.
So the men and I should stay here and proceed as planned?
Brown confirmed everything with Baikus last night. Date and time.
Maybe I have enough artificial organs that I'll
There's a line
survive.
for you, friends.
Chicane. Chicane, come in. How long have I been out?
Well, it's daytime now. Contacting Vega, obviously.
Alex, it's me. I need help.
Finally! Been trying to raise you ever since you blew off the bank. Where the hell are you?
The Swiss Alps. Research facility called GARM. Walked into an ambush. I can't raise TF-29's pilot.
The Swiss Alps? Fuck, man, it's gonna take time to scrounge up a VTOL. What happened?
They were waiting for me when I got here. Marchenko and the Gold Mask mercs from Dubai.
Jesus. You gotta get out of there. Look, stay low, find an exit and... Well, I'll get back to you when I've got a plan.
And I'll keep trying to raise my pilot. These guys think I'm dead, Alex. Maybe I can take advantage of that. Have a peek around.
Damn it. I was doing good at these earlier. Me. I don't know if Brown is doing it, because remember, the beginning of the game, the Illuminati don't quite know what Brown is up to. They called him an unknown factor. There we go.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Hurry! Some French. Yeah. I'm not gonna try and read French. I'm sure those are super enlightening if you actually speak French, but I don't speak French well enough. I don't think he's gonna do that. I don't think that that's what he's gonna go for. I don't fully remember.
Moving the crane.
Yeah, I can see that. Why?
It was an accident. Sorry. I haven't gotten the hang of these controls yet.
Then stop playing with them. We'll send someone over to help you.
Yeah.
There are many like it, but this one is mine.
Shadow Operative.
Jensen? Tell me that you're making all that noise in there.
Where the hell have you been, Chicane?
Well, don't you sound like your usual self. Goddamn roaches spotted me looking for you. Had a hell of a time shaking them off. Listen, there's a helipad, north end of the facility.
I'm on my way.
I don't like that I got caught. Yeah, I can read a little bit of French too, I just don't have the patience. Not to put too fine a point on it, but I didn't do too well in French in college, so I wanted to sign up for German. Over and over I wanted to sign up for German, but no. Alright, well. In that case, I'll give you your shot.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Well, let's give it a shot then. Let's see. Mega cylinder is probably French for mega cylinder. This all looks super boring. Huh? I am actually pretty hungry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this here, French up here, for a little bit. I'm going to go quickly microwave a sandwich and I'll be right back. Something is temporary, eh? Well, I am back. And I have a sandwich. The beautiful thing about Arby's is they will sell you a lot of sandwiches for not a lot of money. Ah, okay.
Hey, you in the control room. What the hell are you doing?
Moving a crane.
Yeah, I can see that. Why?
Because the last person to use this didn't follow proper safety precautions. You almost had a ton of ice fall on someone's head.
Shit! Is it safe now?
Yeah, should be fine. I just finished testing everything when you started shelling at me.
Okay, well, thanks.
Don't mention it.
Oh my god, I can't believe that worked. Bucketing, we're all fine here now. Classic Jensen. Yeah, Jensen reads French and can understand both Czech and Chinese. He's a real wonderkin. I'm sad. This was my last Arby's sandwich. Now I don't have any more. I happened to just check my phone because I kept hearing it go off and off and off and off and off. So I assumed someone had to be trying to get a hold of me. Oh no, I'm not in trouble. She's not in trouble just for trying to get my attention. That would be mean. Hello. crawl space. What secrets do you have for me? What are these?
Perimeter detail reports south of site all clear.
Oh boy.
Speaking of taking that, guess what it's time for, folks? That's right, drugs. Ah. Time for my drugs. It is water bottle. Oh shit. There we go. There. I can stave off anxiety for one more day. Excuse me.
Perimeter detail reports north side, all clear.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Cargo 2 is loaded and awaiting secure. Slovensky, report to Cargo 4 for inspection.
Absolutely no to pegging. I really don't understand the, I don't understand your obsession with pegging. If people are into it, they're into it. But if they're not, they're not. So...
All cargo not loaded by 0400 will be terminated in the burn.
Irrelevant to me, Doctor. Yes, yours.
Attention all personnel. The clubhouse is closed. We are clearing the site. Transports are en route.
Nope. Isn't that, like, specifically what we teach guys not to do now? Like, we're telling them that if a woman says no, she's not necessarily playing hard to get, that she just doesn't want it, and that if you keep pestering her over and over and over again, it's essentially sexual harassment?
Attention. T-minus 60 minutes to full evac.
My elbow's a little stiff. I'll get that looked at before we land.
Attention all personnel.
Jo, they never
Site
realized
burn
how
will
much
commence in 1 hour.
Uh-huh, yeah. I believe that about as much as I believe that it's impossible to be racist against white people. Like, it's possible to be racist against anyone. Whether or not your racism has power depends on, you know, where you live, and whether or not you're the majority race. But, you know, still possible. Just like you can be sexist against men, even though men have more power, generally speaking.
Can't wait to give some of these bad boys a chance to do their thing.
Perimeter detail reports west side all clear.
Fucking... Can't resist, can you, Jensen? Just have to tap him in the shoulder first.
Perimeter detail reports east side all clear.
Nice.
Perimeter detail reports south side all clear.
Fair enough, I guess.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Detail reports north side all clear. Cargo 2 is loaded, freighting secure. Slovensky, report to Cargo 4 for inspection.
This must be what Rodney's feeling. Except our instruments are more lethal.
We don't appear to have any crunchy pirate, therefore we have nothing in common.
Everything we need to conquer the world or destroy it.
Attention all personnel. The clubhouse is closed. We are clearing the site. Transports are en route.
That's true, but Crunchy Pirate is the true breakfast of champions, and if they don't have that, we can't be friends. And they don't appear to have any crunchy pirate, so... Yeah. See, I can go through their stupid bullshit because I've got the fucking EMP shield. Bum 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 bum. Well, I sure am underneath all of their shit. I'm not sure how this helps me. Oh. Okay. Let's see how that do. This feels like opposite direction. Unless it's not. Am I further away? I feel like I'm further away.
Perimeter detail reports north side, all clear.
I can't wait to get going.
No, I guess not. Whatever, doesn't matter. Nothing matters. We're all just in the wind.
Cargo 2 is loaded and awaiting secure. Slovensky, report to Cargo 4 for inspection.
Yes, Levinsky. Better report to Cargo 4. Did I go in a circle? Nah. Yeah, no, this is a different room.
That shit just put a bullet in you, alright? No snow when we go. That would be nice. Okay?
Chicane, come in. God damn it, Chicane, where are you?
Jensen, you're alive. Shit. I've been trying to get a hold of you for hours, getting nothing but dead air. Listen, I found a place to set down. I'm coming in after you.
Don't bother, I'm coming to you. Alex, I don't need that ride. I found my pilot.
That's a relief. Let me know when you're back in Prague.
Copy that.
Actually, before we leave Prague. Oh wow, I didn't realize it picked up that many parts. Sweet.
Ready to get the hell out of here.
Fuck yeah. I'm sure there was more exploration or something I could have done, but I just don't care. TBH, I just don't care. No, and to answer your question about the frog cereal, Jensen has the frog cereal because fucking sugar snaps are great.
Eerie, isn't it?
What the hell happened? Where's everyone?
Martial law.
I mean, I personally love it.
Riots in Gollum spilled over into Prague. The entire city's on lockdown. None but state police allowed in the streets tonight. They've all got itchy trigger fingers.
Wonderful. Dr. Miller? Tell him to meet me at the office?
He'll be waiting for you. Of course, you'll likely be shot getting there.
Oh, dudes.
Watch yourself out there, Jensen.
This is my chance to beat up the police.
Alex, it's me. We need to meet.
You got a location? Because the streets aren't safe tonight, man.
Can you make it to the limb clinic, where we met before?
Yeah, it's not far. I'll meet you there. Don't know why he didn't listen. Let's see what we have. Fuck! Then why did he run?
What's the holdup? So?
So we killed a citizen.
The city's on lockdown. A true citizen would respect that. Get him into the truck.
Oh, come on, game. You're not gonna let me do this? Assholes. I want to fight the police.
Fuck, I'm glad you're okay, man. But you can't go off the grid like that again. Not with me.
It was an emergency. Maybe this will make up for it.
Is this the orchid?
What's left of it. Marchenko admitted killing Rucker with it right before he dosed me, so be careful.
Puta madre.
Think you can get it analyzed?
I like the raindrops on
Yeah,
my
we got a couple
on my
scientists on the
bulletproof
collector's
vest.
mailing list. Oh, and we also ran a trace on that email you gave me from Rucker. It originated from an unregistered pocket secretary in Hong Kong.
So we don't know who sent it?
Not yet. It's been shut off ever since. But we left a trace running, so if it lights up again, we'll know.
Good. Something big is coming, Alex. Ark's being framed for a terrorist attack that hasn't occurred yet.
They're gonna take more lives, blow up another train station? Jesus, Adam, look at it out there. Any chance we had of easing fears and fighting people's hatred will be gone. That piece of shit UN legislation will pass, and we'll all be thrown into AUG-only hellholes like Udalek.
All Nathaniel Brown sits back and earns trillions.
Brown? That slick suit from the Santo Corporation?
Page said Brown was calling the shots, and in Switzerland, Marchenko said Brown had confirmed date and time.
But where? Brown's been traveling extensively, promoting Rabia and his Safe Harbor initiative. His next junket's in London. But if he's behind this, he's not gonna attack himself.
Maybe not. Marchenko also mentioned someone who can tell us. But I have to meet with Miller first. How soon can you get the sample analyzed?
As fast as possible. If you're meeting with Miller, be careful. You walked into another ambush in Garm, and Miller's not off my suspect list yet.
It's not off my list either.
We'll see.
Now I get to fight the police. Alright, folks, let's do this. We're gonna fight the police. Let's fuck the police. Oh.
You're telling me you had no idea about the curve? Bullshit. Sir, you've broken curfew. That makes you a criminal in the eyes of the law. I knew when Rucker died, something would spark. You go first.
Hello. I did. But you know what? He deserved it. Besides, he was in a mech suit. He's probably fine. nice. That's good. Being exempt from finals is always fun. I like how the trains can somehow still be running despite the fact that there's a curfew. Oh, never mind. Well, that's good. Maybe he'll learn not to fucking be terrible to Augs. I mean, if it's optional and you don't want to do it, then don't do it, you know what I'm saying? It's my chance to get back at every fucking cop that sassed me. And none of them will know it was... I see. I'm pretty good at writing papers, personally.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Wait it out in here. Then in the morning we'll go home, okay?
I can't believe I lost track of time
Shut
like
down the
that.
whole city. It's okay. It's actually kind of romantic.
Bum ba ba da ba. Ba da da. Okay. Well, good night and sweet dreams then.
Access granted.
Nice. Because I'm not going for, not really going for non-lethal this time around. Don't really care. Look, I can fucking remember how to get there.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Hell yeah.
want us. We're just taking the initiative.
It is you again.
Oh, you're still doing that pointing a gun at me thing.
Oh, hey.
Elena, you didn't take my advice about giving up on forgery.
I know. But trouble is, I've got a talent for it. And it's a real growth market. As soon as you got me out of that thing with Dragomir, I had like 20 emails from Samizdat. Do you have any idea how difficult it is for art school graduates to find a specialist subject these days?
The permits aren't enough for police anymore, forged or real.
In Prague, maybe. But it turns out I'm multilingual when it comes to falsifying border passes. Lucky, right?
If it works, I'd say lucky.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Super Commando Man.
Oh, don't mention it, Milena.
If there was an easier option, you think we wouldn't take it? I was less stressed out when I was working at gunpoint.
We may not agree on your methods, but I'll let you get back to your work.
Coming from you, that is like the gold star seal of approval.
Why are all these women flirting with me? I don't understand.
Welcome to the Underground. I owe you an apology for hacking your info link.
Don't sweat it. I'm assuming you had a good reason.
Like you're the first person to hack into my info link.
Samizdat's usual channels are all bugged. I couldn't risk an audio communication being traced back here.
You're Little K, right? You don't sound local.
I wrote some things that made me have to delocalize a long time ago. Been living story to story on a Schengen visa and a language implant ever since. Never expect a short story from a long-form journalist. You want to know why I brought you here? The police raided Samizdat last night. Cleared us out. We were broadcasting until they pulled the plug. Radios, flyers, mail bursts, the makeshift media van. Getting the message out to our subscribers if they needed a refuge. As you can see, it went a little wider than we anticipated.
This isn't what I call laying low. Aren't you afraid the police will find you again, finish what they started?
They already got the K. Bones, the backup servers, even the shitty coffee machine. Enough for them to call it a win and get back to indiscriminate brutality on the streets.
Where were you when this happened?
Right here. Running our little home away from home. Our sources tipped us off about the martial law. Either we could write about it and throw our hands up. Boy, I sure hope this massive rights violation doesn't end up being too awful this time. Or we could enact a readiness plan and really do something.
Yeah, when we first met, I called you pamphleteers. I guess I should apologize.
Oh no, we were pamphleteers. Now we're pamphleteers, jury-rigging an underground railroad.
I can respect that.
So are you running a resistance cell here or a campaign room?
Why not both? Now Samizdat has a captive voter base. We could run for the Senate.
It's organized resistance then.
Peaceful resistance. We're working together to get people under the cordon and out of Prague. It's a happy accident of a police state. Well, I say happy when everyone's repressed, they can see past their prejudices.
Or they shift the blame. It's gonna take a long time for those prejudices to heal.
As long as certain people can profit from keeping the wounds fresh. But you knew that already.
What happened to Kay?
Kay is me now, according to the Samizdat Manifesto. It's all very third-wave socialist with a dash of martyr complex.
Good to know. But I mean, what physically happened to him?
Right. His name is Yarek. Yarek Drobny. He's being held by the police along with Bones. No contact, no bail, no rights. Plausible deniability.
He must have known the risks.
Well, he was open to the existence of risks. When you showed up, it should have been a wake-up call, but you were reasonable. The state isn't reasonable.
I'm pretty sure you didn't call me to put up posters. What's the deal?
We've made a plan. We're getting people out of the city, starting first thing tomorrow. I want Yarek and Bones to go with them, but first, we need to bust them out of jail. Tonight.
That sounds awesome.
And you think I'm the kind of guy who breaks into police stations?
Are you telling me you're not?
I have busted into police stations before.
Fine, I'll get them out. They're being held in the temporary police station downtown?
Yes. By the Monument Metro. Once you're clear, take them across the plaza to the Ineda Cleaners. We've cached everything they need for a long road trip along the old NATO decommissioning zone.
That's your escape route? Puts getting them past the state police into perspective.
It works on paper. And gives them these new identity documents, a lot of new identities. We found a very good forger. We're keeping her from a bright future in a Pika's newsroom.
You, again?
Too many people. We'll have to borrow more trucks. Can we get back into the city trash depot tonight?
We have already taken so many. Maybe we should consider freight trains again.
Well, this ought to be fun. Anyway, I will catch you all next time, because we are at time. Bye-bye.